Today we're gonna learn about arrays, how to, we will be learning, about the types. There are two types, one is fixed and the other one is dynamic. Secondly, we will learn how to initialize an array of both the type fixed and dynamic. Thirdly, we will learn operations like push, pop, get length, remove. Okay. Then we will learn how to create an array in memory, and what else we can do? We can also learn, one more operation we will learn about get, how to get the arrays. I think that's all. That would be sufficient to know most of the thing about arrays. So let's contract. I'll name it array. Okay. There are two types of array. First is fixed and dynamic. For fixed, you need to declare a bracket. Let's go with dynamic. I'll create an array. So this is how you declare a dynamic array. Now if you want to declare a fixed one, you have to just write the length here, and you can put array.to. Let's check, it's compiling. Great. Now this is how you want to create your fixed and dynamic array. Now if you want to initialize this, you can just simply add 1, 2, 3. In this also can be initialized like this, but only the thing is you need to take care of the length. Like if you add more than the length, then it will give an error here. Storage reference, it's 3 memories not compatible with the type 2 storage reference. So let's try with, if I just add 1 initialize, so what will happen? Nothing will happen, but this array value will be something like 1 and 0. 0 is the default value for any uint or integer or unsigned integer in Solidity. So so basically when you declare a fixed array, you are just declaring you're creating an array with the fixed length of 0 and 0, something like this, and then you can initialize it. So this is on the fly, initialization is there. Another way you can add, like this also, which is 4, so this array will become 4, 2 and 3. That is how you can declare an array. go with the operations. So let me create a function to call push array. So basically I'll just add it to public. Do that, and you can just push the array dot push for. So what this will do, this will extend the length like 1 2 3 and 4. So you can do that, and definitely it's very obvious you can use this function only for the dynamic one, because in fixed length you cannot increase the length because it adds at the end of your array, and you in fixed length you cannot increase your length. So yeah, that is there. Then we have, I'll just name it to be operation instead of creating different function. Okay, then area.pop will remove the last element, so our array will again become 1 2 and 3. Then we can get the length of an array by array.length. It will return the length of an array. Yes, okay, it's working. Then you can remove something like by index using delete array, suppose 1. So what it will do, it will like create an array. It will remove that element array and put the default value. So the array will become 1 0 and 3. So it won't decrease the length of an array, but it just remove the element's value and substitute it with the default value, which is 0. So these are the operations, and there is one more is there, like get. So basically get is nothing but you need to return return your array, and I'll just add here returns int memory. Okay, Control S. I am getting an error. Okay, I need to add a semicolon. Let's try. Okay, so this is a little tricky one. So as you can see, returns element or attributes or arguments are always memory type. You cannot put it as a state type. So what happens is that your state variables will be added to your memory, and then it will be returned. So if you see any tutorials or if you read about it, this returning array is not recommended. Why? Because suppose if you have infinite length of an array, so it all, suppose you have a data of thousands or million or billion. So this data will be stored in a state and then will be read in the memory, and this will cause gas, like you have to pay gas, and sometimes it will exhaust all of your gas. And right now, like in 2022, Ethereum is actually facing a lot of problem with the gas transaction, and so that's why it's not recommended to use get method. Yeah. So next is to create an array in memory. So there are a few things you need to be careful. I'll just write it here only. Like when you create an array in memory, it has to be. You need to just declare uint this array 3, declare it uint. Oopsie. The length. So you cannot create dynamic length arrays in memory storage. As I've explained earlier, due to the get method, it will store in memory, it will cause gas, and it will, has a chance to clog the whole network. That's why you're not. So I just check why this is doing this. Yeah. So you need to declare a memory as well here. Okay. And then you need to, if you want to substitute the value, you just need to write 0 equal to 1. Let's check. Yeah. So this is what array is all about in Solidity. Hope you get to learn something useful. If do comment it out in the section what you learned, and if you feel like I missed something or was not able to explain you properly, do mention that also. It will help me a lot to understand where I'm lacking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.